Hey, y'all. Excuse me. It's, what is it? It's August 27th, 2020, in the year of. But, I'm just here doing another little album snapshot. The band I've always liked. Got to see them one time. I'd like to see them again. I don't know. The whole concert thing's kind of, it's like going to the movies. Not really a possibility at this given time. Don't know if it'll ever come back, to be honest, but whatever. I'm just doing an album snapshot of this band. I got 6 albums here. Guess I'll talk about 7. As you can see in the thumbnail, you already know what band I'm talking about. That would be AC/DC, the Australian boys. Probably the most famous Australian band. And then, probably have to give it to INXS. Who else came out of Australia? Midnight Oil? I don't know of too many Australian bands. I'm sure there's some good ones. They're just not coming to me. I know those 3 off the top of my head, but whatever. I'm going off track. I'm here to talk about the albums that I loved growing up, because every teenager pretty much was on board with AC/DC, at least for a little while. Now, I always kind of stuck around with them, but whatever. We're going to start this off with Let There Be Rock, 1977. Angus, Bon, Malcolm, Phil, Cliff, the whole band shooting on all cylinders, baby. Go Down, Dog Eat Dog, Let There Be Rock, Bad Boy Boogie, whole lot of Rosie, Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be. They play most of these songs today, if they're touring. These are these little reissues, and they're really cool, man. I dig them. I like them a lot. They come with these little books, and they got really cool photos and a little story about the group and stuff. So it's good photographs, little brief history about the album and its recording. I like it. Maybe, there's a picture of Bon and I guess some probably their managers or something. But there you go. 77. Now 78, I don't have Powerage, but that was a good album too. 78's Powerage. So just pretend I'm showing it to you. Here, Powerage. It's got English on the cover. Bolt coming down. There you go. There's my visuals. And then we move on to this blockbuster, Highway to Hell. One of the coolest album covers of all time, in my opinion. I just love this cover. It's just a great cover. Of course, everybody knows the track. Touch Too Much. What an underrated song that doesn't get any airplay. Night Prowler. Oof, then we got in trouble with that. Girls Got Rhythm. Walk All Over You. Shot Down in Flames. This is when Mutt Lange came on board and brought them to somewhere else, man. Now, as big as this album was, it wasn't as big as the next album, which would be 1980's Back in Black. And I guess who doesn't know what's on this album? Should I even go down the track listing? Ooh, what's this? This is just the standard CD issue I had, which I've had for many years. Back in Black, You Shook Me All Night Long, Baba Health Bells, Have a Drink on Me, Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution. It's just a classic. This is why it sold like 25 million in just the US. I think it's like 40 million worldwide. Just astronomical sales. Then we had this gem that came out. Now, I just recently listened to this. This is a pretty good album. It got kind of slagged off, but what, is it going to live up to Back in Black? No, it's not. The title track is probably one of the greatest songs they've ever created. I Put a Finger on You, Snowballed, COD, Breaking the Rules, Night of the Long Knives. That's an interesting, it's almost like a hair metal song. But there you go. That's that. And this is absolutely, one of the reissues. It's got the books. I just got this recently. I mean, I had it back in the day, but I just re-got it. It was like $5, $6. That was even on Amazon. So I just thought, hey, you know what? Let me get that. I dig that. This came out in '81. Then they took like a break. They took a break, and that's for AC/DC. They took a small break, and then they came back with this. This is such an underrated AC/DC album. Flick of the Switch. Whoa, Rising Power, The House is on Fire, Landslide, Guns for Hire, Deep in the Hole, Badlands. I like this album. This is a good rockin' album. Wasn't produced by Mutt. They had to cut him loose. I guess he was just getting to him. 89 takes to get a right bass note. But, yeah, they were still... And mind you, this is the first time I actually saw AC/DC live at Madison Square Garden. I think it was in December of '83, I believe. And I know it's kind of hard to say, but whatever. And then this album, which really gets slagged off, Fly, I, or Floon, The Wall. Floon. It's actually supposed to fly on the wall in this little fly. I like this album too. Fly on the Wall, Shake Your Foundation, Sink the Pink, Hell or High Water. It's an album, man. This is a good album. They had a different drummer. I think it was Simon Wright. Phil Rudd wasn't with him anymore after this, but I don't know if Phil Rudd came back. I'm not sure. Because I haven't really... I mean, I got their new AC/DC album, which... solid album. It's AC/DC. It's nothing that that would be this one. So this is side off. Oh, also, when they did that soundtrack for that Stephen King movie, Maximum Overdrive, with Who Made Who, which is probably the closest you'll get to an AC/DC greatest hits album. That's a good album to have. I should get that because it's just got all the essentials on it. Great album. Who Made Who? Because AC/DC went to a kind of lull after, excuse me. AC/DC went... Gas. Anyway, AC/DC went on to a lull with Flick of the Switch and Fly on the Wall. They weren't as nearly big as they were with the prior three albums, but Who Made Who kind of brought them back right up there, man, where they put out Blow Up Your Video, and Razor's Edge shot them back out there again with Money Talks and what was the other one? Thunderstruck. Yeah, it's good. It's just one of those bands. Malcolm Young has passed away. I think Cliff Williams retired. But yeah, this is their latest album. Came out last year. But I was just mainly speaking of these from 1977 to 1985. So that 8-year run of these records, they just knocked it out of the park. I guess you could probably do, Maximum Overdrive soundtrack. Trucks. So there you go. You shook me all night long. Peace. Hope you like my little video. Not many people do, but whatever, I amuse myself. You all have a wonderful weekend, because it is Friday. What does that mean? Nothing, because every day's the same. To me it is. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's all blur.